Oh, she's on.
Right. Let me get my face in the screen.
Oh, you're tall though.
All right. What's up, 745ers? This guy in the ceiling. How are you feeling?
It's kind of sad. How about you?
Pretty good. So this guys is our chill podcast.
Yes.
This month we're deciding to try and do 2 podcasts, and we're having 2 activity videos. And we're just trying to switch it up, get some more quality
Than
content.
quantity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do have questions, but we're trying to get it's more conversational.
Yeah.
Based. So the main question that we chose was like our discussion question, but it's fine if we ramble on.
Mm-hmm.
What defines a person is a question.
Oh yeah. Oh, before I have a YouTube channel now. I have a guitar YouTube channel, and it'll be in the description, and it's called The Nordic Helmet, and go check it out because it's awesome.
And a TikTok.
Oh yeah, and a TikTok. And an Instagram.
And Instagram. Go follow all of them. They'll all be linked down below.
I'm demanding you. You must.
Yeah.
So what defines a person? Well, there's obviously like a lot of things that define a person. And I think it's like if you were to put them in a crowd, like how would you spot them? Or like if you were on the phone with someone and you had to find someone in a crowd, like how would you describe them? That's like one aspect, I guess, like physical, but also I guess like internally, or how like they are, I think. Yeah, that's kind of my take.
Okay. My take is, well, the original question was what defines a person, actions or words, yeah. And I think it's most definitely your actions, because it is so easy to have the thought, like to think I want to do it, to have the feeling let's do it, but the actual execution is so much more difficult. Like if you're trying to fix a problem, it's so easy to say, oh yeah, I'll do better. I won't be mean as much. I will watch my language. I will do this. But like in the moment, like you just like might not be focusing and like you just lose it. And so I think what defines you is what you actually end up doing, because it takes so much more strength and like takes so much more effort to like actually do it. So that's why I think like really defines a person. And yeah, that's what I think.
I think like also like what like something that I figured, or not figured, but like I've thought a lot is like I kind of like describe myself based on like the people I'm connected to or tied to.
Yeah.
If someone who I really look up to gives me like a compliment, then that like is like I can like reward myself on that, because it's like I want to be them and they're complimenting me, so we're seeing eye to eye with like with a person I respect. And the same thing goes with like a criticism, like and I'll know, okay, if I want to be this person, or I like this person, you know, I should fix this. But also it's like it can't come from like a personal standpoint, because if it comes from a personal standpoint, it like damn, I had something.
I kind of get what you're saying.
It's not like about you as a person. It's kind of about like that like aspect of you.
Yeah.
And like you can't.
Okay, sorry. Phone storage has been a issue today. Anyways, I don't even remember what you were saying. Oh, don't take things so personally.
Yeah, don't take, because like also they're human too.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like, no one's like, everyone, I mean, it's kind of weird, but like I think like everyone poops. Like your teacher poops, your principal poops, the president poops, I hope. No, I'm kidding. But like when you kind of like idolize them, you kind of you like take criticism better, and you like, yeah,
you just understand it better, and like you won't like take it to your heart. Yeah, I think like some people have like a really hard time, especially like me. I have a hard time with that, like not like taking things personally because I take everything personally. That's not very good, I know, but like it just means so much to me.
I mean, that's good, I guess, that you care like so much about it. But I also just feel like
we're back at it, but we're on photo booth now.
mm-hmm.
Don't take things too I take things too personally, but you shouldn't take things too personally.
Don't take it too personally, because like chances are, if you're like taking it personally, the other person just doesn't care as much as you. And I mean, it's a good thing that you care a lot.
Yeah.
But
you know, I was thinking recently, I realized like there's some people out there who give compliments without meaning them. And I find that really disturbing. Like, it really took my head for a loop. Like, you just say something to, like, and they're not even trying to be mean about it and, like, fake it. They just want to add something to the conversation. Or, like, when you, like, want to be friends with somebody, but you don't know how to be friends, you just say, like, oh, like, I think you're, like, really, like, da-da-da, but you don't actually mean it.
well, I mean, like, there's that, but then there's also, like, something that I do is, like if I, like, genuinely, like, I don't, like, I'm not, like, at first, I'm not, like, oh wow, so and such has like great shoes. I'm just like, oh, those shoes look, they're like cool.
I know,
like,
but they don't mean
cool,
it. But they don't mean it. They're like, oh, they just pick someone. Oh, like pretend like I don't like you and like I don't, like there's nothing cool about you at all. Like I just don't like anything about you. But I'm just like, oh, like I like that sweatshirt. That's so cool. But I don't mean it.
Thank you. This is a great sweatshirt.
But like I don't mean it.
I know. But I guess
that's crazily evil.
So just don't take it personally.
Yeah, because they could be like, faking it.
Be grateful for your. Or what you could do is, I read in a book, like, take every compliment, like the president said it to you, or, like, something like that. You just be, like, so grateful, and then, like, eventually they'll come to terms, and they'll be like, oh, wow, this person's, like, really nice. This person's, like, very, like, charismatic kind of person. Or you just don't take it personally. Like, oh, that person complimented my sweater. Thanks. You know, I know, it's a great sweater.
Yeah, so either you take it to the extreme or you just, like, absolutely just don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to go about it.
I find that, like, happens a lot in life where you're either, like, way over here or, like, way over there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very hard to be in the middle.
No. Don't be in the middle.
Yeah. Pick a side.
Yeah. Or, like, stretch yourself on both sides. Like that and like
yeah,
just be on both sides.
Yeah, dude, talking about dude, you hear the rain?
Oh yeah,
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is pouring down like never before, and I absolutely hate it, and it makes everything so sad. I feel like that's why I'm in my very emo fit right now.
It makes me feel so sluggish.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want to do anything and, like, it's unproductive. But, like, that's kind of what I was going for this past week. Like, I'm trying to be more balanced. And I feel like it's so hard to do, like, exactly, being in the middle, like, being balanced and having it somewhat together. And, like, knowing the perfect amount of what you should be doing something. And not overdoing it is so hard. Like, I feel like people overdo it. Like, in every aspect, people overdo it.
But, like, sometimes, like, I kind of like overdoing it. Where it's just, like, such a chaotic mess. But then you look back and you're like, holy crap, like I went to the gym at like 6:30 that morning, then I went to school, I had like 3 tests, and then I did practice, and then I went to another practice after that, and then I went to another practice after that. Like, oh my god, I'm just like, I'm a monster, I'm like a beast.
No, well, like I was talking about, like, people overdo like being nice, like compliments, like you can overdo it.
Oh yeah, you can kind of overdo it like that, because if you do too much then it's like ingenuine. Yeah. But like, yeah, no, never say no to something, but like activity-wise. Yeah, activity-wise, take every opportunity you get, because like you might not get it again, and like every door open for you is meant to open for you, so you should just take it, unless it's like crazy. Yeah, unless it's like too dangerous. Like if everyone's like, oh hey, we're gonna go play golf with fireballs, maybe. That's so stupid. I mean, it'd be really fun, so but stupid. Like... That is so... You know what, talking about stupid, can we talk about this water bottle for a second? What monster created a water bottle that looks like a kindergartner's water bottle?
Dude, by the way, I hope you guys all know, if you have a Stanley out there, look inside your Stanley, because I didn't think this would happen to me, but it did. Look inside your Stanley, especially at the bottom of it, and look for any cracks, because I was at school, and I was like, oh shoot, there might be a crack in it. Looked in it too, and he was like, oh, there's nothing in there. Go home, and turns out there was something in there. You just like, I don't even know, there was something, like some crack, and I've been drinking lead ever since. So get a water bottle that has no lead in it, or ensure your Stanley's cleanliness.
That's why Katie's been so crazy.
That's wild.
No,
yeah, I've just been, that's why I like can't feel anything, because my nervous system is broken.
No, because you're just dead inside.
Yeah, I'm emo. Don't talk to me. Dude, I feel like some people like, I feel like emo people just need to like express their emotion. Like they're just like so like, maybe you're just like super hurt, or like you just don't know how to express your emotions, and that's why you're like kind of like, oh.
I feel like emo people just like, I kind of box themselves in with their own personality. Like if you say you're emo, then like everyone's like, oh my god, they're like sad all the time, and you're like, oh shoot, everyone thinks I'm sad all the time, but like
I'm not.
now I have to be sad all the time. That's like the thing. I feel like don't let anybody kind of box you in. Like, you know Donald Glover?
Mm-hmm.
He's done so much. That guy is crazy, and he's just like, yeah, I just like don't let anybody like tell you like.
I know. So that's how I felt with Stanley. Everyone called me a Stanley girl. Now it hurts that I don't like. I didn't love my. I mean, I liked my Stanley, but I didn't love it until like everyone started like telling me like, oh my gosh, you have a Stanley, and everyone was like, you have a Stanley, that's so great, you have a Stanley, or like people even bullied me for having a Stanley, but like it became a part of me. Mm-hmm. Now it's gone, and now it hurts, bro. It like really hurts. But anyway, so yeah, I think people overdo it, and like, it's like fine to show your emotions, but like, you don't have to be like super numb or super like over emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a great release is crying.
Like a middle.
Yeah.
It's weird because like tons of times it's like all over here, and then sometimes you want it over here. And it's
feels like being balanced is so difficult.
I guess like another extreme is like being balanced and like unbalanced, but how do you get the middle of unbalanced?
How do you get the middle of unbalanced? It's crazy.
It's like a rabbit, or like an infinite loop.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that's like actually crazy.
So I guess just like don't think about it and just do whatever you want, kind of.
Yeah, ready? Do what's good for your gut. Do intuition. Do it.
Yeah, do what your gut tells you.
He's gonna do this thing. That's why I did it too. Yeah, do what your gut tells you.
This is a second recording, because the first recording got pretty heated.
Dude,
actually.
I can put in some of the clips of the riled upness.
Yeah, it was not fun.
Let me give you guys a quick recap. I asked about this thing that's famous on TikTok. It's called the orange peeling theory or whatever. And a girl. Can you give me orange? Oh, can you peel for me? Okay. I was you got my nails done. I mean, I was breaking nails doing that.
Good ones though. It smells good.
You're gonna have to peel your own though.
We smell good. Kind of.
You don't mind peeling for me?
Do I mind peeling for you? No. If you nails, you can do it. I can't do that. No. This is an orange. Kind of hard though. I'm gonna figure out the white stuff off for you, but yeah. Here you go.
Thank you. Oh, you left the white in it. It's okay. I can do that part. Or taste it. Wait. Everyone would be like, oh, I want an orange so badly, but I don't want to peel an orange. And then their boyfriend will be like, oh, I'll get you an orange. And the thing is, will he peel the orange for you, or will he make you peel the orange yourself? And kid over here got really riled up because of just a bunch of stuff.
No, because like the trend or the way like Kay was describing it was like, they're like, oh, will you get me an orange? And we're like, sure, yeah, I'll get you an orange. And then they expect it to be peeled.
Well, that's the original trend.
Yeah, but like the thing is, like, that's just like such like a servant thing to do. Like you guys are you're in it together, you know, not like it doesn't go like that. And so that made me really angry. And also, but like the thing is, like, it's not because I'm like inconsiderate. Like if you ask me to peel it, I'll peel it. Mm-hmm. But like I'm not
a servant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so look, you guys, it's kind of evil of me. I knew it would get it would get him riled up. Like the second I saw it, I was like, he's gonna have some strong opinions on this. So I made sure to ask about it. And then while he was getting riled up, I kept egging him on with the complete opposite of what he meant to say.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I was trying to do it for the pod.
What about she also said something like, I don't know how he got there, but like if like you're with your like partner or whatever and they look like
look sad or something.
Distressed or something, or sad.
Oh, this one pissed him off.
Yeah, this one got me really angry. And you ask, like, are you okay? Like, I personally would ask twice. Because first time is like, maybe they're just reluctant. Second time is like, okay, that's your opportunity. Right? I'm giving you a second chance. And if they don't share it, then they just don't want to share it. Okay, I'll stop asking. Right? That's your deal. But Katie was like, oh, you should ask 3 times to show that you really care. But the thing is, it's almost like a gamble, because if they don't want to share, then you're just being more annoying to them. But even if they do want to share, like, that's just playing like mind games with them. Like, it's not about mind games. It's about, like, sharing your feelings because you're angry.
My thinking was, I think girls just have like a constant fear that the guy is losing care for them. Like, they just like are starting to care less about them. And so they want to just ensure that you still care by making sure you ask a million times.
I care because I asked about how you're feeling. I care even more because I asked twice about how you're feeling.
Okay, but I'm saying people think like the first 2 is like anyone okay, watch this. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great.
But answer the right way. Okay.
Look,
Say I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, but like, are you fine? See, the first one I was like, are you sure? That's like the second question. That's like, But third time is like, you really care.
Yeah, but like, I feel like also like.
No, I can see how it's excessive. I was trying to egg you on again, but.
That's what I was saying. Like, it could be like you're egging them on, like you want them to share so badly. Me personally, like, I like just wouldn't want to, because like, I'm saying, guys, you should not bear other people's burdens if you don't want to, because just focus on your own first, and everyone should be able to kind of like keep themselves afloat.
I need to balance Zach out. You should not care also. Like, you should also like rely on your partner to like be there for you. That's like what they're supposed to be there for. I mean, you shouldn't like give your whole like life story and expect them to be sad and like want to kill themselves just because you do too. But like, they should be there to also cheer you up.
It's 100 100.
100. Oh,
it's
good
100
job.
100.
100.
Because like, I can't like if you're like, if there's no wall, you guys gotta like lean against each other to make like
that's
a
so
support.
sweet. You coached. You didn't say that last time. That was amazing.
No, but like, and like, that's like the thing. Like, if you just lean against each other, then like, no one's falling over. Right?
Don't cry, hold up. Oh, you can do I can't do it. It makes me laugh. Okay, so what do you think about then? What do you think about people, like, how you said leaning on each other?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about codependent relationships? Don't you want to be more independent?
Codependent? Is that when you're relying on your...
Yeah, like you're like a codependent relationship. Like, you do a lot of stuff together. Like, obviously you're in a relationship, you always do stuff together, but like, you really do it like together. Like, you really like together it. Like,
well, I mean, I've heard like stuff about like codependent people being like crazy or something, but I mean, I just like, for myself, I don't really have like an opinion. Like, personally, like with the leaning example, like, you still need to like bridge the support of your own weight and the other person's weight, but they're also doing their weight and some of your weight. So it's like, you're still like on your own, like you're still holding up your weight, but like just you two together holding up your own weight. Like when you're doing a wall sit, you need a wall to press against. So if you just press against each other, you're creating like a wall.
Yeah.
So it's still like independent, but it's not like
codependent.
It's not like this.
Yeah.
Where
okay.
like you're stuck forever. It's this. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Awesome. Oh, namaste. Awesome. Yeah. So I do think like it's important to just like not like you should care, but like don't.
Like, yeah, you don't have to be a robot, but you also don't have to play therapist.
Well said. And 2 times is enough. Ask twice, and if that's too much, just be done.
Dunzo.
3 times
is not the lucky charm.
That means you really care. Like,
yeah.
Like,
I guess
that's in the moment.
Yeah,
that's in the moment that you know, like when you know something's wrong that they don't know that you know, then you can ask 3 times.
That's actually a good way to think about it. Like if you're the person who's saying no, I'm fine, right? if someone's asking like that, they just care a lot. Unless they're just trying to get like
I know,
someone.
but no, I'm also saying like, but like, are you okay? Is such a courtesy saying.
Yeah. No, but like that's why you ask twice. But like, how are you doing is more of like I feel like a courtesy thing.
Like how?
Like
guys, are you okay? Is not.
I'm thinking, but like, are you okay is kind of basic. I wouldn't say like, are you okay?
What are you saying then?
I'm like, are you all right?
I love how all right and okay are synonyms.
No, but like, are you okay is like more like insinuating that they're not okay and they're like displaying it. I'd be like, are you all right? Like, you good? And they're like, are you sure you're good? Like, all right, cool. And then that's it.
Don't say all right, cool.
No, I don't say all right, cool, but like, I'd be
like in your head, all right, cool.
But like, all right, cool. Yeah. And if you're asking, that means you're not just saying it to be like nice. You are like willing to help out, because you, like, if you are not genuinely concerned about them, then you're not helping either.
Yeah, you're doing the complete opposite, in fact.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's amazing. Anyways, yeah.
So,
that orange juice stuff really good. In the other episode, we had to re-record because it was pretty insane. It's okay, though.
there was like steam everywhere out of my ears.
There's only 2 times Zach has ever done that, like, been, like, really riled up, like, when I asked him something.
Oh, yeah. I don't like...
1, I can beat him in a fight. And 2, this thing.
The fight one...
It's just, like, so obvious that it's, like, I could win that. Like, I don't understand why you're riled up.
I think it's, like, really funny. I think it's really funny how, like, you and I both know. I
would never think that.
I mean, I wouldn't, like... Should we get a thumbnail? Like you know those, like...
But you have to act like you're dying. Because I'm winning in a fight.
Alright, here, wait. I just want some, like, text-based evidence. Like...
Text?
Basketball. I'm gonna crush Zach in basketball. Cooking. Okay, I lost in basketball. I'm gonna crush Zach in cooking. Fighting. I could totally beat Zach in a fight.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't dream about fighting you because, like, that just wouldn't be fair.
For you, it wouldn't be fair?
Okay, but, like...
Tiny but mighty. Is this gonna be like this or like this?
Like...
Or like this?
This... Yeah, it's like this. But, like, you don't even, like...
You know that punching bag machine that's like, when you punch it and get the numbers?
Yeah, I got 850.
200.
200?
I got 295.
I got 800. I got 855.
I thought you were gonna say like 300 or something.
I wasn't even like...
I was really trying.
I didn't even like... I'm surprised you could reach the machine. Like...
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Or bleep, sorry, our friend who's kind of a unit, he got like a full wind up and everything, and he got like 830 or 835. I just stood there and just like, and I got 855.
I ran and winded up and I got 295, so that's crazy. But I think the lower it is, the stronger you are.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
No, they had to put, like, extra springs on the machine so you wouldn't break it.
Exactly. They need to, like, iron clasp it to the ground so it wouldn't move when I punched it.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely.
Too bad I wasn't punching it. I was just flicking it, and I got 800.
Yeah, that means you're really weak. I really punched it. That's why it was, like, 295.
No, but I flicked it, and I got 800.
But the lower is the better one. Anyways, moving on. I'm going to piss him off. No, in all realness, guys, I would win.
What world are you living in?
Okay, now I'm actually done.
Okay.
Those are my questions. My questions were already answered, and I already got Zach's opinions on them.
Oh yeah. I thought of some. I thought of some questions. Well, like here, I have a couple. I'll let you choose. Okay. I have. Do you like school? Right. Do you think it could be better, right? Kind of like a follow-up. And, like, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah, that's a pause. back to what I was saying. What were you saying, sorry?
Do you like school? Could it be improved? What do you want to be when you grow up?
Not answering the last one because I know it's never in the STEM field.
Oh, would you take a gap year?
No.
No.
And I know this by past experience. I played piano for a decade, guys. And then I said, I'm going to take a gap year. I never went back to it. I'm one of those people that, like, once I give it up for a year, I get so comfortable in it. Which is why I also think, like, summer break for me is really hard. Like, leaving it for 2 months, I just, like, fully, like, out. And so going back to it, getting back on the grind is, like, really painful. Like, the August for me is a struggle. So, like, I absolutely not. STEM, for the job question, nothing in STEM. I just can't. He loves chemistry, and we're in the same chemistry class, and I love it because of the people. But I would rather die than enter that question, like, enter that, like, field for the rest of my life. Like, it is such a hate in my life. Like, it's so boring. Math is, like, killing me. Science. It doesn't matter how good I am at math. I just actually want to die when I'm around it. And then school, I love school. It's very, very evident since I was younger I like school, but it's not even the fact that I like learning or I'm like a nerd or anything, because you can learn outside of school, but I like the structured thing, and I like to know like what I have to hit to get the perfectionist type of situation. Like I just need to get an A and it's perfect and there's nowhere farther I can go. Where in the real life, which is why I think I'm always scared that like when I go into the real world, I'm gonna have such a hard time because there's no A's when you get a job.
I mean, kinda.
I know, but there's not like you don't have to get a certain percentage that I'm always looking for. Like every morning I wake up and I check my portal, like, do I have an A in this class? Such a struggle, and it's also really bad for you. That's not okay. I'm trying to work on that, but I think I really like school because I like learning sometimes, but most importantly, I like the structure it gives me. Again, why summer break is so painful for me. Like, and why also, like, learning, like, during the pandemic actually was fine. But, like, the days where you have asynchronized learning is really hard for me because it's not that it's hard for me to stay focused, but I just feel like I put less effort into it. And I'm also so, like, tempted to use shortcuts. Like, ChatGPT is right there. My phone is right there to Google the answer. And, like, I know I'm not really learning the way I could be.
Good answer. I think, do I like school? No. But like I wish I had like a job rather than school, but like a learning job. Like if I could be like I mean, right now I'm kind of going through like a marine biology kind of phase. Like, because I'm like a scuba diver or whatever, I want to like do something with that. That'd be awesome. Like, you could learn so much like in the field rather than like in a classroom.
Yeah.
Or like even just like with an electrician, like you could like learn how to do like your own electrician stuff, and like plumbing and like that kind of stuff. Like you wouldn't have to like spend money on that because you already know how to do it. And like, yeah, I mean, school, it's cool, like, but like I feel like there's like a little bit more like pressure, like, yeah, more at stake. There's more at stake because you want to do well, but it also feels like they're not on your team, like you're working against them, which I feel like it should be the opposite.
Yeah. Your question, can it be improved? There's one thing that I've always thought, like, since I was younger, and I think our school especially is slowly trying to, like, work up there, but I think it is a really, like, hypocritical for teachers to say it's not about the grade, it's about the understanding of the actual subject. When you have tests that you get one shot at. I think the biggest improvement schools can make is, and our science department's already doing that, is the ability to retake, because it's truly not about the number. At the end of the day, I mean, for college, like for most, yes, it is. But like at the end of the day, it is about understanding the subject fully and like knowing what you're learning. And in math especially, like once I know it, it leaves my brain after. Like, I mean, I guess math is cumulative, so it doesn't really leave my brain, but it just makes me so, like, unmotivated to want to learn, because in science, like, I'm willing to relearn it again and, like, actually understand it and move on. But when you do math, once you get a bad grade, you can't even change it, so what's the point of relearning it?
Yeah, I think, like, Yeah, I agree. Cause like, but like the thing I think I like slash dislike about our science is like, they take like the average of like all your
Oh, yeah,
requiz
that's
grades.
weird.
It's it's because like that way like the kids kind of have to like study for it, and like they have to like kind of sort of be on track, because you can't just like if you get like a 4 the first time and then a 10, your grade goes to a 7. But if you like study and you get like an 8 on the first one and you're requizzed to get like a 10, then you have a 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's like a great thing that like I just feel like instead of how ours is like 8, 10, I think you should have all the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
7, 8,
I
9,
think
10.
so too. It's kind of sucky.
Yeah,
But she's starting to do that, I think. Like I got like a 9.
oh yeah, she's starting to get a little
Yeah.
bit nicer, I guess. But yeah, and then also another thing is like, and this is also slowly becoming a thing like all across America, not just our school, is the elimination of busy work. It's especially evident in our school, but like the elimination of like the punishments of just writing the same word over and over again. It's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Or like even in like English class, like bro, that's like so like lame. Like don't give me busy work to do unless it's like the only class I can see it being really useful for is when you're in kindergarten and you're learning words, or if you're like learning a new language because like you're learning a new language. Otherwise, the busy work like the thing that's like worksheets that are just like busy work, like just don't actually teach, like actually do your job. I'd rather you teach for a short amount of time and have it super quality than give me a lot of class time to just do lame, boring stuff. Like, that's just, like, over and over again.
Very valid.
Yeah, so that's what I think school could improve on.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I also feel like to help us, like, manage our own, like, kind of deal, like, I mean, like, we have a bucket system and that kind of helps, but, like, I feel like you should make all homework just do at the end of the semester, and like when you turn it in your teacher can just grade it for you. And like I know like a ton of kids are just gonna turn it in at the end of the like semester, but like then just like pay the teachers to do that, like that's kind of their job. They're getting like, it's not like I just have to grade everything at the end of the year. It's like, no, like you're getting paid to do this.
Yeah.
And so and like maybe just make the homeworks like short, like check for your understanding.
Yeah.
And then like it's like 5 problems of like, do you understand this? And it's not busy work anymore.
Yeah. In the same way that it's like, oh wait. In the same way that I think like teachers, especially on like what you were just talking about, like am I on a blank? What were you just talking about?
Like managing time.
Oh yeah, in the same way like colleges like give you a syllabus of all the assignments you have and the due dates ahead of time. Like at least be a little bit more open in like what you're doing. Like in the same way like my math class at least, they tell you I have all the homeworks until like unit 7, and so I could have just done it already. And I think that's a great thing to do. Or just like say it's all due at the end of the week or something.
Yeah.
Like if you want it to all pile up like that, another month. But like I feel like you just need more time because it's due the next day situation. Is really stressful for a lot of kids, especially if you're a kid who's working or a kid who plays 3 sports. Like there's not enough time in a day for it. So I think that's like a really good thing. And I feel like schools are like, especially our school with the scheduling and the way it's scheduled, there's some classes where we have 2 days to do the homework. So it's getting better, but we can make some more improvements if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
I think that was pretty good.
Yeah, 28 minutes of just straight facts.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyways, recap. I can beat Zach in a fight. Orange Theory is a little bit crazy to like put your whole relationship on. Ask 2 times if you feel fine, and that's like pretty much the maximum it goes to. People overdo with compliments, so don't take any criticism or compliment too seriously, or do. Like being balanced is a really tricky thing in this world, but you gotta keep on keeping on. School can improve in leaps and bounds. I wouldn't go into the STEM field, and taking a gap year for me is just never gonna work.
Yeah, my dad said the same thing. I took a gap year, he'd think I'd stay there forever.
You're not leaving the gap. Love you guys. Bye.